first of all, just sort of recap on that Leicester to win. I want to talk about Seike, who's just been amazing this season. I know you got to tie down as well on a new deal, which is great news. I mean, what is it about her, do you think, that's flourishing so well this year?
Look, I think it's just a confidence. She's growing, learning, understanding, the experience of last year as well. So that obviously helps. So now the second year she's familiar with her teammates, familiar with the opponent. And look, she's just got that eye for goal. So she's in the right areas, always making good runs, putting herself in good positions. And that confidence just keeps growing and growing. So we were very happy to have her back. Both her and Moe were cramping towards the end. And when I asked them, like, are you okay? They just said, like, just give me the gel. So that was sort of, encapsulated the mindset of the team as well, that they were out there no matter what. And we knew that leading into the game that would be very, very important, that we also showed that desperation, that will. They showed it after a long tournament, a successful tournament for both, a very long flight to get back. And then, still to put in that effort, and even when they're cramping, still don't take me off. And they both played very, very well.
Yeah, and obviously when you had Michelle's injury early in the season, we spoke about it at length. It disrupted how you might want to play in your attacking areas. But she's played that sort of striker role, false nine, whatever you want to call it, a lot, hasn't she? And flourished in it.
Yeah, she has. So we tried, even when we've got her out on the wing. So we sort of look at the opponent. Where can we put her to be successful? Where can she hurt the opponent? So, but she gets herself in good positions. Even from the right wing, she's in there, she's in the box. And, when you get yourself in good areas, then normally good things tend to happen.
And how is the rest of the squad doing ahead of this game against Arsenal?
No, look, everyone's okay. It's been a good training week, so I think everyone's excited for the FA Cup. We know we've got a tough opponent in front of us, and now the defending champs and current semi-finalists of the Champions League. So, it's a wonderful challenge. It's a one-off game. So, we'll be ready for that, and we look forward to it. Is that
the thing that kind of you can use a little bit for the players? Is that it is a one-off game, and that really, to get to the semi-finals of the competition would be a remarkable achievement for the club in this season?
Yeah, look, it is. We always talk about that, to try and be the first team to make that history for the club, to bring the first piece of silverware. So, we know in every single competition that's very tough. There's it's the best league in the world with the best teams, and so we know that each and every week is a challenge. So if we prepare well, we can go there confident. There's no reason why we shouldn't be confident. In the past, we've had a fantastic result against them. Earlier in the season, we had a very good game at the Emirates. So, there's a lot that we can take confidence from. But, by the time the weekend comes, it's a new game, new challenge, and it's one that we're definitely looking forward to.
But it's good that you're in probably one of the better bills of health you've had at times this season to face them, isn't it? Because I think in the away game, you had a lot of players missing and some young players on the bench.
Yeah, it was. So we did have a couple of the academy girls. I think Tahira came onto the field that day as well. So we had to be a little bit creative, a little bit clever. Some, I think, like Maylise, we pushed her in to start the game because we were just sort of trying to get everyone out there with the numbers that we had. But yeah, look, it's been good. The competition now has been up in certain positions. So there's still a couple that we need to bubble wrap just to really look after. But it has been good, and also the intensity of training's lifted. The competition for places has now lifted, so hopefully that will long continue until the end of the season.